All right, here's beautiful Waddell community. We're doing the pre-walk. Close of escrow is in about a week, and as you can see, there's still some work that needs to be done. Quite a bit, actually. Just met with the superintendent. He's got quite a bit on a punch list. Hopefully this weather will let up. Only looks like, I think we only have rain in the forecast for today. Painters are here, working through it. And it's just a light drizzle, so I think they can continue on. And if it's, a little spotty, obviously they'll come back and tighten it up. Pavers are going to be in this week. The electric panel is the 400 amp is going to be installed tomorrow. It was swapped out. They had a 200, and the 400 is going to be installed. It's not here yet. Tomorrow's the date. And of course, all these items need to go in. But we'll take the tour. At these really tall ceilings, you can see all the the lights still need to go in. It's made a lot of progress though in the last 2 weeks since I was here. So you'll notice, like for instance, around the bottom, you can see different colors around the paint. May not show up on the camera so well, but there's, yeah, there we go. You can see it. There, where actually painters are here. And so you have the hardware there. Sorry, fixture there, and there's some hardware in other areas that need to go in. Right, such a cool layout though. You got the access restroom from both sides. Good old Jack and Jill. It's a big house. You'll see here as we continue to walk it. So you have this cool like rotunda area. It's a cool, neat area there. Big open floor plan with the kitchen. Which actually, I'll take a step back so you can see. This would be a cool little niche area for something. Like a little bar. I think the model had a little bar over here, which was kind of nice. That was pretty cool. You see, big plan. Cool drywall little cutout right there. This island, all this cabinet space, this gigantic kitchen countertop here. This island is massive. It's like the size of 2 pool tables. You have counter space, or cabinet space down here. Cabinet space there. Double ovens are going in. Crown is coming in. It's on the way. I believe this is where you stated that there was a slope. And if I'm looking at it, that might be what you're referring to. So they're going to bring an 8-foot level, check it, and if there is in fact a slope, they're going to fix it. Just spoke with the superintendent RD about it. We went over that. So if that looks like it to me, like there's a little dip in that corner. If it's elsewhere, let me know, because we obviously want to address that, especially if they're going to come out and fix that, then we'll get them to fix anything else. Pendant pre-wire. Okay, additional lights coming in. Okay, so outlet there. This is pretty cool if you have recliners, massagers, whatever you decide to put there. There's no carpet, but I suppose you can still connect the vacuum if you're going to vacuum sweep, dirt devil, whatever you need that needs electric. Another restroom, which is a large powder room. Model had a cool little sitting area built in right here. That was neat. Then you have this big, gosh, you can do a a separate suite over here. You can do a game room. You can do quite a bit. I mean, there's a lot of possibilities, and it leads to the courtyard. So, I mean, obviously it's taped up. You can't really see. You can't see through it, but this would be, you know, perfect if somebody was doing like split occupancy. You can rent this piece out over here because it's independent. That door there is the garage bay. So you would have all of this side right here. Even access the laundry area here. But gosh, I mean, you really could put a door here and it would block it off. With a deadbolt from the other side, this person would have access. And the other side would have access because over here, off to this side, is the master closet. So you can have shared access to the laundry. Just, you know, creative thinking there, if that was ever the idea. And then over here, you have a full restroom. And then you have, of course, your sleep quarters here. And then you have your closet. That's a really nice floor plan. I mean, just tons of potential, lots of flexibility. And then, of course, you have multiple access points there, and then, of course, the bay garage here, which I'll show you. So this is kind of a dual-purpose video, information on the walk, and kind of sharing info if anybody else is interested in seeing details on this property. So here we are. Cool windows, so you have some natural light that's going to come through here. Of course, we'll want to put some blinds on these. We won't even do a custom set for that. We'll just use a square blind and do an outside mount on both so that it matches. So of course, more lighting, but this is pretty sweet here. You got this big closet, but it's separate. And there's, gosh, plenty of room for on either side. But you can even add, I don't know, you could put some here, drawer, additional shelf. Huge shower area. Tub area. This restroom is massive. In the video, even though I'm using kind of the wide angle, you can see how big it is, but in person, it's just feels different. It's big, it's big. Big shower. So this is not a typical track home. The pre-walk was quite different. It didn't do the full, you know, the whole blue tape. There's just too much to be done, so they're aware, they're working on it. We'll just make sure that we're here a little bit more than we have been on the others between now and the final, to make sure that, you know, they're at close, that there's not a ton of items on a punch list. And he's aware. So we did talk about that, and he said he's on it. Okay, yep. So we have some missing tiles back there. So this is actually one of two separate video walks I'm going to do. The second one is going to be with my coordinator, so we can make notes and recap and get this video and that line punch list over with the second video. Make sure that there's nothing missed. Excuse me. Thank you. Excuse me. And so they still need to do the grading out in the front when they put those pavers down too. So there's a lot of work that needs to be taken care of between now and the close of escrow. It's going to be close, and I assume that there's going to be a carryover list, just like everyone else. But as long as it's reasonable, we're cool with it. If there's anything major, obviously we'll delay the close. But there you go, there you have it. I don't need to go outside to the back. It's kind of muddy out. Maybe if I can. And it's taped. And they're spraying. Yep, so, yeah. All right, on to the next one.